Arnprior farm is a 330 hectare unit based in West Stirlingshire. We range in height above sea level from 490 feet down to 10 feet. The farm is run as a family partnership between myself, my father and mother, Duncan and Anne McEwen. We've been on this farm since 1936. We currently have just shy of 1,000 ewes, 300 of which are Scotch mules, 200 Texel crosses out the Scotch mule and 400 Cheviot. On the cattle side, we're currently finishing 30 heifers. We'll try and get them finished in the run up to Christmas. We have about 200 acres of arable cropping every year. This year, for the first year, we've planted 100 acres of hybrid rye for a local anaerobic digester. We're also growing about 50 to 70 acres of spring barley for home consumption and malting. We occasionally have some oats and generally have about 15 acres of beans for, again, home consumption. We were hoping to, through the monitor farm process, drive the business forward and make sure it's sustainable for the future. The process allowed us to look at our technical performance in great detail and also our financial performance, highlighting what areas of the business were strong and which ones were weak. The biggest surprise we found was our adoption of rotational grazing. Initially, I was quite sceptical about it, but after practicing it for 2 years now, we're maintaining the quality far longer in the grass and getting better growth rates in the stock, particularly the lambs. We're seeing the clovers coming back into the sward and the ryegrasses seem to be coming back as well. When it gets to the height of the summer and the grass is starting to get away from the stock, I drop out a field or 2 or 3, depending on the season, for silage. And you're cutting it the first week of July, what have you. You're not getting many bales per acre, but what you are getting is very good quality silage. And then you're getting a lot of really good quality aftermath for weaning the lambs onto and keeping their growth rates high because of the high quality fugage that's coming away. One of the other benefits we've seen is we've managed to reduce our fertiliser usage by about 2/3. We started looking at our soil in a lot greater detail than we had ever done before. We started to adopt the Albrecht soil test, and we ran a comparison between a standard soil test and the Albrecht in one field. The comparison showed that we yielded 24% more grass, upped our lamb growth rates by 15% and used 25% less fertiliser as a result. Through the monitor farm process, we looked at a number of different options that were available to us. One thing we adopted was we installed a biomass boiler. We're now using that to heat the farmhouse, 3 other properties, and using it to dry grain. For us as a family business, the monitor farm process has been a fantastic opportunity. It's opened a lot of doors. We built up a huge network of contacts and friends through it all. We're far more in tune with where our business is, how we're performing both physically and financially, and we now have a clear target of where we're heading in the future.